And welcome to episode 12. And I have like an hour to play. So let's see what we can do. Here's the plan. Every single winter, my population goes down. Like already, all the people here are gone. Uh, this is the culprit. And the solution will be to build a new heating plant. It's going to be a little bit further away, but is going to provide us with heat using heating pipes. And this is perhaps a good spot for it. You can't farm here, you can't really terraform it. But you can put a lot of polluting industries here. Now, I know I originally wanted to put, let's say, this setup for gravel in there, because it would, it would look good. But no. We need to start thinking more practically here. And the most practical thing, and I'm not going to be building it this year just yet. The most practical thing is to build the heating pump. Now I can maybe provide some heat with it for those guys over there. We turn on this. Okay. So we will place one heating point. The other thing that's going to rely on coal is going to be construction industry. This thing, which, how do I tell you around? Or rather, which direction should I have it face? This way kind of makes sense. But also, that would mean a long way around for the road. So how about I just put it here? We will have a bus stop. Also, one thing that I need to make sure of is that the underground heating pipes can be connected, yes. So with that, aggregate storage. This thing can hold an obscene amount of coal. This one's a bit cheaper and a little bit more reasonable. And now I realize that my initial setup was probably better. Which way is the town? There. Oh. Do I turn you around completely so that it's facing the heating pipes down? do it the other way around. Like this. Then let's take the brick factory. Place it like this. So that the road can go out here, yeah. Then let's take the aggregate storage. Turn it around. Place it here. Let's... Okay, where are we going to store bricks? Could do this, or we could use one of these, which can store 160 bricks. Tons of bricks. These are roughly the same price. Except this one can hold like... I was about to say a ton of bricks, but it's kind of a... that. And actually, I don't need a... I can place 15 of these. And I could just have it here. And probably didn't even need to squish it into the mountain like that. I could have it like there. I don't know if I could be wasting time just trying to figure this out, how to fit it into the mountain. Also, I was thinking of using a covered open storage, but I mean, it's whatever, but these are very expensive. And the only reason you would use them is just aesthetics and probably wanting to fit it somewhere. I could fit one of these in here and then have a rail line going through there at some point. But there's no need. No. You're overcomplicated. Yes, I'm overcomplicated. I just need a bus stop. Line it up. It can still work. I was thinking of a woodcutter post as well. Which there's a lot of forest going on and no real other use of this area. So in theory, but also this is going to piss me off, isn't it? But no matter. This is priority, especially the heating plant. We'll need a smaller heat exchanger. This is an ideal place for it, because it will be able to reach everywhere. I would be interested in knowing if not the heating pump, heat exchanger, oh, never mind. If the heat pumping station actually has priorities that you can set, so that I could have this as a backup. Now, can you reach everywhere? Yes. So let's set up a... Can take 300. You can produce 400. Okay. That's just something. The slang, and I'll take big one. Let's see. You need 10 tons of steel. You need 3.8 tons of steel. Okay. This shouldn't take a lot of time. It will mostly be digging. It's not ideal. It's still kind of within the range of some of the buildings in terms of pollution. But we don't really have a choice here, do we? But at least the residential center will be further away. Yep. This is good. Let's go. Yeah, we have like last month. Let's see. That's 100 people dying a month. That's not great. I mean, best I can do is just keep buying these guys. Invite citizens. These guys are sitting idle. Okay, construction office. No construction of a path to this building. Okay, build this first. I'll give you a bypass. So that you can build a pipe. And this. Go. So the bricks aren't going to be making us money, but they will free up this place. Now, what's the next thing that I will need out here? Electricity. Yeah, this is going to work. It's not going to consume a whole lot of power, so I can also build a transformer station. And the transformer station is going to be there. Or, you know, this. Also, I, as usually, forgot to take a look at the energy consumption that these places have. Brick factory, 50 kilowatts. Okay, small heating plant. 453. It's half a megawatt. So actually, this could potentially not be enough. Now, loading station isn't needed, it's a lot faster to load directly from there. One thing that I will check is... Can I build a rail line? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, build the wiring, transformer, this, storage, for now. This is gonna be set on low priority. Actually stop constructing. Didn't I say I wanted to start producing my own grain. I did. Yes. So many people gone. Yep. I'll need to get rid of this sooner rather than later. Overlay citizens. Which one is the lifespan? Lifespan. Yeah. Not good. And as you can see, just being this far away is already doing a lot. Unfortunately, this winter is still going to be bad, but we're exporting oil, a lot of oil. It's good to see. We'll set this on high priority. This will eventually be high priority. This will be high priority. Nah, 4 workers at a time. Not great, but it's enough to build wiring. Yeah. Okay, build a substation. Almost done with digging out this. 21 tons of steel. That's going to be expensive. Nothing we can't afford though. There, look at this. We're green. Actually, there should be a what is the total? Sum. Okay. Can I get it for this year? Yeah. Slightly positive. Still a million in minus. But let's not worry about that. Let's just finish building what we need to build. And once we're done with that, we will have heating solved. We are exporting. Then we just need to pay off the loan, which is probably not going to take as long as I would have thought it to take. And as a bonus, that is actually a okay, you can't see them from there. So let's do it differently. Airplanes. See, I used to do this with a truck back in the day. But there's a better way. This could potentially, and I'm saying potentially, fix the issue. Oh, it's only going to show me aircraft that can actually land there, meaning I would need a runway. So the theory was, I would buy an aircraft that's going to load, let's say, explosives on one side, buy them for dollars, and sell them for rubles. Which could work. I just need a way to fuel them and repair them in the meantime. Which I could do from here, maybe? Ish. There's cargo terminal. Or this thing. Which apparently I can't unload aggregates. Yeah. The airfield will be somewhere around here, eventually, if not here. I don't really have any plans for this place. It could be more agriculture. But I have more important things to do, such as heating. This will be important. Not as much though. This will be the most important one because it needs yep. Needs the coal, but it can be delivered directly to there. The one thing that I'm worried about, now that I think about it, is sharing the coal between an industry and a heating plant. Technically, it works. Practically, there's a chance that I might need so many bricks that this is going to run out of coal, which is needed for this. And there's not going to be... Well, there is going to be a reserve directly in the building. Well, okay, there would be if I added a what do you call them? A conveyor engine. Hmm. Yeah. by the way, how high are we here? 31 meters, 30 meters. So it's kind of fine. And 31 meters. Oh, that's a massive drop. 30 meters? 30 meters. Oh, you know what it means. I could have a tunnel through here, a bridge over here. It would look so nice. But I'm a fan of massive railroad bridges. I'm also a fan of having a budget. You can't really have a budget if you don't have people, and you can't have people if there's this thing doing way too much pollution, which I can't do much about right now because I don't have a medical university. You are probably importing steel. For workers, there are some here. This is fine, this is less fine. Let me see. Can you make it in before you know out? Seven. Four. I still have some educated workers. So, oh, okay, he's being healed. Okay. Do no, do you have some. Your primary responsibility will be to collect. Might even paint you a little bit lighter color. How you like that? What are you doing? There's workers, there's no material. You need steel and bricks. Assume you're going to the heating plant, okay. What will you need? Concrete, gravel, asphalt, okay. Assume there are vehicles standing about, so go build that. I should have put a lot. We're finally moving places. How's the citizenry doing? Still dying a lot. Yeah, this is what I get for being used to playing on a medium difficulty. Citizens. Everything else is like I have everything maxed out usually, except the citizens. This is part of the reason. Other than that, things are looking okay. You're full. That's nice. You don't need anything. You're fine. You're fine. I could probably have you do some research on pollution filters. Because you know what that's going to do? Prevent this from killing everyone. You have all the materials there. I can't wait to fix these buses. You're not producing as fast as I would like you to, but you are exporting for increased prices, so that's cool. January. Your average lifespan is way the fuck down. Oh yeah, criminality. I was. Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's more than okay. So what's going to be the distance here? What, like 300 meters? Yep. Now I could fit a hotel in there once I research everything and have, because you know I am a big enjoyer of mods and there's airships that I have for early start and having tourists shipped in with a massive airship, it's kind of neat. Not to mention, apparently airships are ecological, and there's a big, let's call it resurgence of airships, including like rigid body airships. So, like, you know, your classic Zeppelins. Also, I'm not yapping right now because I'm planning a railroad that could go through here. Oh. Nice. Uh, yeah, basically, like, I'm planning a line that goes down there, but I could also have a line that goes basically from this place around the mountain, through here, through the tunnel, through the bridge, to there. Make it like an 8 pattern, which probably a bit of a vanity project. But it would allow us to export bricks via train. If I can ever produce enough of them. But it also relies on importing coal, which can also be done by train. The problem is that we only have a single rail going through here. Also, now that I think about it, just as the map design thing, it would have made sense. So this was made by Trax and edited by B-Budget, but rather than having this end in a tunnel, because you can't really edit, or manually at least, while playing. While playing, you can't really edit anything behind the borders. You need to go into cheat menu or like the actual map editor. You could have an actual port object here with like some infrastructure thrown that the rail connects to. Just saying, you know. One of the default maps. I think it's the one that's actually used for the campaign, which I didn't play. I started playing the game way before that was a thing, and so, you know, the primary purpose of the campaign is for new players to learn the game, and since I already kind of know the game, I don't really have the need to play it. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I mean, same here. I mean, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. But you could, you know. There's already 100 tons of oil. Where is the... It's still exporting then. Or offloading, I should say. Am I somehow producing more oil? No. I'm not. I mean, there's this one that's like going like crazy. Yep. More oil, all of the... Oh! You know what that means. Dumper? Total capacity. I might need to just get this one. Give me this one. And probably a couple buses. Bus. I don't need a massive bus. I mean, this is technically enough. 20 guys on the truck. Let me see. Let me count. That's 7 people. The brick factory is 30 people. So yeah, the same buses that I use for construction here would be useful. They're the perfect size. And they're not being utilized right now, so... You will be getting new buses. Because you will actually require buses that go fast. there. Load cow. Go here. Unload. Unload. Go. You will start here. Go here. Load workers. Go here. Unload workers. There's no need, I guess. And that's it. Okay. Go. You go. Actually, no, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? After that, whoever's still left on the bus can wait then. That means, so doing this will force them to get on the bus, even if, because this can only take seven people. And chances are that the bus will arrive at the bus stop when there is no open working slots there, meaning nobody would step on the bus. But by the time it gets there, there is. So this will guarantee that I get, let's say 9 people, they'll get there. That should solve our pollution crisis. And actually, I would prefer to use you. If the dragons. Yep, that's slowly rising. You 30% done. Okay, 1965 will probably be the year that the main issue is kinda resolved. Who stopped production? You stopped production. Why? Ah. And technically you should be able to reach the kindergarten as well. Once that's done. Oh, that's right. They were going irregularly because they were technically on a different schedule because I'm a dumbass. Now we should be out of trouble. criminal activity. And this is working good. This is also working good. How about a prison? Prisoners escape, but let me see. This guy just got here. This guy decriminalized. Good. And we will eventually upgrade the road here. And yep, now that that is working, this one is actually working on like 50%. Since they're sharing the load. Should also mean that the mortality rate is going to decrease. See? We have an uptick. The number go up. And something's on fire, of course. Oh. Because it's just out of range. And it's the one that's producing all my oil. Oh. And, yep, the snow is melting just when I need it to go. Let's follow these guys around. Well, it was an uneventful episode, except for the fire in the end, which we should be able to solve. We have fixed the pollution issue. And what else? Okay. Closed if temperature is above minus. No, you can't even do that. So let's just turn it off. No, let's change your schedule. That. And you will go here. No, I actually don't need you to load it. It can stay there. In case I need it. So you can just go there. Nice. Oh, these are interesting. Are these new? This must be new. It's cool. Okay, finish this. You will be low priority. You will be high priority. Speaking of, okay, 4. Are you actually for real? Uh, yeah, and then I'll be able to get rid of this storage, or just move everything there. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Shoot me. It's interesting. I wonder if you just need the biggest parking spot. Is this? Oh, nice. It would be nice to have like a sort of bigger list that's like always available, like of all vehicles that you right now have available. Not necessarily for purchasing, but for like, let's say for ships, you need to build a ship dock. Now let's say I would have a list with all the ships. And I'm like, okay, I need this one. How long is it? It's, I don't know, fucking 200 meters long. And then you realize, okay, can I fit it into my, or like, what kind of infrastructure do I need to get that ship? Now you have to do it the other way around, with buildings that are actually kind of expensive. 174 tons of concrete, it's not really expensive in terms of money, it's expensive in terms of logistics. Like, you need to do a lot of runs. And then you need to buy the ship, and you don't know how expensive the ship is going to be. What is this? You broke down. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's also build you then. You will need an open storage. No, not an open storage. A warehouse. Fuck. I put you here. No. So I would need to move you, which is not a problem. I can just go here. Move you here. There. I'll copy this. Put you there. Once these guys are gone, I can demolish it and I can build this. A warehouse. No, warehouse. Actually, let's see how close I can put this. Would this work? Yeah. Let's see if I can put it even closer. It's not even. How about here? Yes. See, the problem is that the internal storage in this is kind of small. And so if you want to handle it with a distribution office, you need that. A warehouse. And in the beginning, I will need to do a lot of repairs on fairly important vehicles. Wait, what? Bringing barracks to oh, this warehouse for grain. Horse. So it will be going here. Loading fertilizer and liquid fertilizer. For now. Bring fertilizer. And I guess fuel. You. I want you to... Oh, you're just going to... That's... Okay. I'll give you a blue cab. There you go. Okay, warehouse. This is gonna go this way. This will hold 560 tons of grain plus whatever is in here. And again, this is kind of why I'm so kind of sad that I missed out on them, because these vehicles come in a covered hull version, which can hold about, what, 18, 20 tons of grain? It's really space efficient to have such big trucks, and they look less ridiculous than semi-trailers. Okay, we can hold fertilizer. I guess 20% is fine. Next thing we'll be buying tractors. This one has like what, 6 vehicle slots? I actually bought the medium one, didn't I? Yeah. Medium one is 12. It's 3 kinds of vehicles. One for sowing, one for harvesting, one for transport. There is generally an idea of like what the ratio should be. One of the things you can do is you can have just harvesting and sowing inside the farm building, and then have a distribution office to bring everything in. But for start, I will need sowing. Slow, expensive, old. And slow, actually. I will get 4 of these. Five, actually. You. I'll add you to the list. Can I bring these? I guess you can bring some fertilizer in as well. Holy shit, you can hold 75 tons of fertilizer internally? I didn't actually need this. It's a bit of an overkill. And so, we now have farming. The farm will start doing farm things. Once farm things are done, I will need 3 combine harvesters, and ironically, the western ones are better, and I really like the Matador. It's an icon. I have no way of bringing it in unless I build a port, which is expensive. That will be once I get on the island. But before that, I need to rely on, the cheapest solution that I can get. And that's starting to do the things. 4, 5. Yeah, they can handle way more actually. So, big field. I can fit a big field in here. Maybe even like this. Too many stones. I was going to do like a weird kind of thing. Yeah. That side isn't great for farming. Too many stones. So I guess I'll have to make do with this side. That's fine. Just not what I was planning on. Yeah. And then I'll switch this truck to bring grain from here, if there ever is any. And actually I could just switch these to go for the farm. Anyway, this will be a longer episode. I'll end it here. Goodbye, and have fun.